will mean that more Canadians will get a chance to vote. Minorities, disenfranchised Canadians will have to take their time in voting too, because now you'll be able to have someone vouch for you, or if you don't have a driver's license, you can go back to using this voter ID card. All these different kinds of things, but the electoral reform piece of it still is not there. It's still unclear what the government's going to do. I asked the minister today. Well, you're about to hear back from a parliamentary committee who did a countrywide sort of study of this, as did the minister. And one of their recommendations.
I'm trying to put it to whenever you can just hear the sound of the computer.
If the committee comes and says you need one now, what will you do? Here's what she told me.
I still don't like a referendum. I still think it's too costly. I still think that it's too divisive. I still think that based on previous instances in BC, let's look at BC, let's look at Ontario. People came out, but we are watching what's happening in PI very closely. And even though I don't believe that a referendum is not the best way to go about this conversation, I'm open to what the committee has to say.
Be open to what the committee has to say, but I don't think that we should wait for that committee report. I think that's automatically going to translate into government policy. The language that the government has been using over the past number of months has certainly sounded.
Looks like I have to use my voice. So
talking about how they are not.
I'm doing a stream on the new update on Search Table. The update is whenever you can you have a Mustang, and yeah.
So it's on the table still.
Oh, there's my co-leader.
Before the next election, because let's be honest, Andrew, we're also running out of time to get that done. So I would say that's heavily.
So it just makes you wonder. I mean, they chose.
Oh Lord, I'm bugging somebody.
I don't know why. Is it because they got a majority government without it? I mean, you don't want to be all cynical about this, but what's going on?
Well, I mean, you're left though being cynical, aren't you? Because why would you put it in there and make it such a central, clear promise if you were going to walk back from it? The simple answer may be that it's very complicated. It's complicated to get.
I'm lagging, like really bad.
It's complicated to determine what a broad consensus would be if you're shutting out.
AJ, I guess. Oh, yes, I do. AJ.
Some sort of compromise that the parliamentary committee reaches that becomes appealing to the government. But again, it's only 3 years away. That's going to be
hard to get it.
Thank you. Our politics starts next hour. Now, as we mentioned, the reforms.
Because this is all we know.
For more than 5 years, and that could apply to teachers at Princeton University.
Around my back up to
the.
the.
Do you think the proposed reform is enough to safeguard the voting rights for expatriates like yourself?
Thank you for having me on your show. First, I want to say that this is a major victory for Canadians living abroad. This new legislation makes democracy far more possible and inclusive. 1 million Canadians living abroad will now be enfranchised. So I want to congratulate the government and thank them for keeping their campaign promise and for finally getting on our side. This is wonderful news. Now, to your question as to whether this is enough, we have a case going before the Supreme Court this coming February, which asks the Supreme Court to make the voting rights of Canadians living abroad permanent, to enshrine it in the Constitution. Right now, the government is challenging us. They are fighting us on this case. And what we would like to see is for them to stop challenging us, for them to follow through in this democratic spirit that they've introduced today, and support us. And the reason being is this. Under the Conservative government, the Conservatives fought tooth and nail to disenfranchise over 1 million Canadians living abroad. And what we have to think about is what happens if another government takes the Liberals' place and introduces legislation to disenfranchise us. We need this legislation. We need our voting rights to be permanent. So this is a great first step, but we have a little bit more to go to make.
If you guys didn't see my last video, go check it out. I just uploaded it.
What was your first thought?
So.
In 2009, that I couldn't vote. And my thought was, second-class citizen. Until that point, really until 2000.
Okay, well, I got a whatever it's called again.
Something I did often was enough to reset the 5-year clock. and allow me to vote. So I couldn't believe that I had been denied my right to vote, but also I was shocked by the public airing of this process. There was no legislation, there was no debate. The Conservatives did this administratively, so it was completely surprising, and it's hard to express how upsetting it is to learn that you don't have the right to vote anymore.
Sorry if I'm
What do you
lagging.
think about the argument that could be made, because you don't pay taxes in Canada, right?
What is the argument?
Well, yeah, I'm just asking, you don't pay Canadian taxes, right? Because you live in the US, right?
And that's correct. I follow the laws set forth and the international treaties set forth by my government.
Yeah, no,
which
no,
is
I'm
the Canadian government.
Yeah, no, I'm not wrong. I just want to make the argument, because this is what some people will say. They'll say, look,
Yes, but it's an but
just let me finish.
It has nothing to do
No,
with
but
the Constitution.
just let me finish. I just want to say there are people that say, look, one of the big part of voting is that you pay taxes, that you can vote for a party or a government or a candidate that spends a good portion of your money and directs the country in the way that you want it to be directed. And that by living in another country for many years, you don't do that. So you don't really contribute to Canada in that way. So what would you say?
I've heard that argument a lot, and the first thing I'd say is that many people in Canada don't pay taxes and still get the right to vote. The second thing I'd say is this. Nowhere in the Constitution, nowhere in the Charter of Rights and Freedom is there any connection between taxation and voting. We don't make laws for our ability to pay, the ability to participate in democracy. That's not what the Charter says. That's not what, there's no precedent for that in Canadian democracy. We won't disenfranchise poor people still living at home.
So,
Pay taxes from voting. So I think that the right of voting and the right to participate is citizenship. That is the sign of a robust democracy and an inclusive democracy. Citizenship. The second thing is this. The Canadian government still passed many laws affecting my status, my passport.
hello second person, if you leave them, well, you know what happens. But yeah.
I don't have a say in that.
I need to put this down a little bit, because I don't want to scream.
Is a government that can govern me without getting any input. I currently have no right to petition the government, and thankfully the Liberals have seen fit to change that.
Gillian, it was good to get your perspective. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank you
well.
so much for having me. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
That's Gillian Frank from Paris, who is an expat Canadian who could be affected by the government's electoral reforms. More questions today about the Prime Minister's dinner with some billionaire donors. Those questions follow Justin Trudeau all the way to Liberia. At which, in fact, some Chinese billionaires donated money to the Pierre Elliott Trudeau Foundation after that dinner. We'll have the latest on the following.
Because this is all we know. This feeling's all we know. I ride my back
The
out
cost of things not covered by most provincial health insurance plans keeps going up. The cost of prescription drugs, up. The cost of dental care, up. The cost of vision care, up. And if you or someone in your family has an accident or a serious illness, the costs could be really difficult to pay. Fortunately, Short Health from Green Shield Canada protects you and your family from the many expenses not covered by your provincial health insurance plan. Everyday expenses, prescription drugs, dental, and vision care, and unexpected expenses.
Physiotherapists, chiropractors, home care, and much more.
With Short Health, your acceptance is guaranteed for most plans.
There's no health exam and no medical questions when you apply.
And sure health plans are affordable.
Protect yourself and your family from runaway health costs. With Short Health from GSC. Call 1-844-477-SURE or visit us at shorthealth.ca for your free brochure.
Tired of paying $30, $40, or even $50 a month for your home phone line? Call Conway. You're right. Say, Conway, get your home phone line for only $14.95 a month. Plus, all your features are free. Free voicemail, free caller ID, free call waiting, and much more. And keep your existing phone number. Want more? Call now and get 6 months absolutely free. Join the hundreds of thousands of Canadians who made the switch and save with Conway.
I saved over $500